I want to talk about committing before you're ready. And it's something that I have been doing a lot and a lot more in the most recent years. And I think I have started to commit to bigger things with shorter time frames where it actually feels impossible, which is partly where the idea of or the title of my podcast Chase the Impossible is coming from. It's kind of like you think it's impossible until it's done, and then by default you have showed that it's possible. And the the lesson that I have got from that, I think, good example would be the half Ironman, where I committed to it 90 days out, no background in the sport, no experience, um, no idea even what to start with, what to do, what to focus on. I just committed to it with 90 days to go. And there was many things that I had to do within those 90 days that even looking back, it kind of feels weird how I managed to do that. But through that, the moment I committed, and it's not just committing in your mind, because that doesn't, I don't want to say it doesn't work. It didn't work for me. Because then there's still a way out. It's not full commitment. For me, the moment that I committed was the moment I actually signed up, because then it became a reality, which is something that I did yesterday as well with marathon. So I have been sick for the last 10 days approximately, and I'm still not 100% back, not to the extent where I can get back to my usual training routine. And yesterday, as I was thinking about it, I ended up signing up for a marathon that I have in 97 days now. And so it gives me a bit over 3 months to prepare for it, which I have never done. I have never done more than half marathon. The only thing that would be kind of close to that is half Ironman. But for me, the thing with me is the running. I don't like the running. I have always had a lot of limiting beliefs around it. I have never been good at it, never been fast, um, and never really liked it or enjoyed it. So that's where it feels in some ways even bigger than the half Ironman, because running has been the biggest block, even the reason why I didn't even consider Ironman or half Ironman until only like 1 or 2 years ago, as a possibility, because it was literally just because of the running or having believed that I can't run long distances, I'm not fast, I can't endure it, and all this kind of stuff. So the one thing that I want you to encourage to do is, instead of having everything mapped out and being sure that you can make it, you can um, realize it, commit to doing it or commit to the end result, which in my case is the race. Do I know I can get ready for it in 90 days? No, because I have never done it. I have never been trying to prepare for marathon in 90 days. Have never done marathon. So I don't know if I can do it or not. But the moment I signed up, something, and I have experienced this with several things that I have committed to in the past, and there's at this point a list of them, that whenever I commit and I back it up with action, which in this case was buying the or like registering for the race, that's when first it becomes real. It's a real thing because I just signed up for it. And secondly, I become much more action prone, because then it's not just a thought. Now it's becoming a reality. Now it's becoming, and it's starting to feel real. The countdown has begun. I have registered. It's coming. And suggestion I have there is, well, you might freak out. I don't know. It depends on the person. But I would have those thoughts of like, maybe don't, maybe not. Maybe I just like do it another time or whenever I feel like more ready, which by the way, it never comes. We think it comes, but we just keep postponing and we never feel ready. So usually whatever helps you to take that action is what works, which for me is just committing, signing up, and then you're off to have to start taking action. But also trust the process, because most of the things you don't know what you don't know, especially when you commit to something that you have never done before, or you don't know if you can get it done in that short amount of time. Just be open to learning, be open to figuring things out and not having things perfect. I don't expect things to be perfect, because if they were perfect, I would give myself longer time. Same thing with like half Ironman. If I expected it to be perfect, I would have given myself 6 to 8 months with program that's made by coach or something like that, instead of giving myself 90 days being on my own and just going for it. So don't expect things to be perfect or happen on your timeline. And it's not just true with this case, it's like in everything in life. Most of the things don't happen on our timeline or the way we want them to happen. And but committing before you're ready has been really, really interesting concept that has brought me a lot of fun experiences, lessons about me, about the world, about life. But most importantly, has brought me the most uh, expansion, growth, and also fun, or at least my kind of fun. So I think what I would challenge you to do, even though it might feel scary, you might even know what is that one thing that you would want to do or you have been wanting to do for forever. Commit to that, set a deadline, make it public if that can help you with accountability, or sign up for it, whatever that might be, and trust that you will figure it out. You will find a way to realize that. And then just go for it.